Hello and welcome to Project Dremap. With Dremap, your dream job is just a map away. First of all, we'll discuss about the problem that we are trying to solve. Let's take an undergraduate or an IT job seeker, for example. He'll be having concerns about qualifying for that targeted job. And they'll be unaware of what is the requirement or the tech stack that is being used by that particular company. And they will also have challenges in acquiring those required skills. Uncertainty on how to stand out in the job market for that particular job will also be an issue for job seekers. And on the other hand, IT companies will also face some issues when it comes to training employees. And also, lack of employee passion can be an issue if they're not in their targeted company. And having to employ senior staff to train these newly hired employees can also be a cost for the company. Let's discuss why Dremap with a little bit of statistics. We conducted a survey with job seekers and we found out the following. When we asked them what are the biggest challenges in finding a job in the IT industry, most of them said job market is too competitive and they are not sure whether or not they'll be able to stand out in that market. And also, they mentioned that not having the specific skills that employees are looking for is also an issue, and unsure of their level of expertise was also given as an issue. When we asked them, would a personalized learning pathway based on your current skill level, targeting your dream job, would it be beneficial for you? Then we got 84% saying yes and 14% saying maybe. This is what essentially Dremap provides. And to your left side, you can see a screenshot that was taken from Instagram, where a popular entrepreneur, Mr. Bhanuka Harishchandra, mentions the pain point that companies face when it comes to hiring new talent. So they have currently stopped their internship program because they have to invest so many seniors in order to train them. So this is definitely a pain point for IT companies as well. So what does Dremap provide? What is the solution to this? Dremap provides two different portals, one for companies and the other one for candidates. The candidate portal will allow candidates to target their dream job, and also they'll be able to receive recommendations based on their current skill, what companies matches their skill. And also they'll be able to understand what the requirements are of different companies. And they'll be also able to evaluate their skill level through a questionnaire. And as a completion of all of these tasks, they'll be able to have a competitive advantage over their peers for this targeted job role. On the other hand, in the company portal, there will be features for companies to provide their own learning pathway so that candidates can follow. This can also be applied as a revenue opportunity for companies. And also, they'll be able to market and attract potential candidates to their business. And as a result of all of this, they'll be able to have pre-trained candidates instead of having to waste a lot of time training candidates. So let's discuss about the target market. We are generally our primary target market is two different groups. One is job seekers. This can be basically anyone who is looking for a tech job. It can be a fresh undergraduate, it can be a fresh graduate, undergraduate, or even an experienced worker. And in the group of tech companies, it can be established tech companies, startups, IT departments in companies, or basically any company planning to recruit tech talent. In terms of the business model canvas, these are the components that are being involved. So partnerships with payment providers, online learning platforms such as Udemy, Coursera. The links will be used in our roadmaps, in the general roadmaps, and IT companies will be our partners. Activities include questionnaire to evaluate candidate skills and predictions based on current skill level, the company predictions that have been given to the job seekers. In terms of values, personalized learning pathway for candidates, skill evaluation, and also pre-trained candidates will be given to companies. Relationships will be self-services, personalized experiences because of the roadmaps, and also communication through social media. This is how we plan to interact with our customer base. And customers include undergraduates, interns, fresh graduates, and also IT companies. Costs are mainly software development and maintenance, and employee salaries, basically. And channels include the website, which we will be walking you through in the demo in the next video. And also the social media platforms will be our channels of communicating. And as per revenue generation, we are planning on implementing a model of pay as you go for individuals, and also a subscription based model for HR or companies. So what is the competition that we have for this? When it comes to roadmap.sh, what they provide is a custom roadmap generation. If you enter a job role, let's say if you want to be a software engineer, they'll be providing you with a roadmap. That's all that is provided. There is no skill evaluation. There is no target company. Anything is not involved in roadmap.sh. Whereas in LinkedIn Learning, it provides a lot of recommendations. It provides you a lot of learning material, but it does not evaluate your skill, and it only provides you with resources that LinkedIn already has uploaded in LinkedIn Learning. Whereas Dremap is planning to provide all resources all over the internet. Currently, we are at the first stage, and we have completed the minimum viable product. So it includes doing a market research, getting insights from experts, as well as completing and deciding on functional and functional requirements. And in the second phase, we plan to integrate a questionnaire engine to evaluate skill, which will essentially include coding questions, evaluating those questions. Those kind of things will be involved in the phase 2. And also increase the number of technologies that are being supported, and provide candidate filtering as a feature to companies, and also marketing to increase the number of companies. So in 2025, our goal is to do the launch right before the career fair of IIT is our target. And in 2026, in phase 3, what we're planning to do is enable interviewing through the platform, and also consultations with target company employees. So company, let's say I'm planning to be a software engineer, and I want to talk to someone who is in my target company who is already a software engineer. So that feature we are trying to provide in phase 3, and also a CV integration. So this is essentially where Dremap is heading. And this is the team that is behind the project. And any issues, anything that you need to contact, you can contact us here. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.